Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching the Lyn B Designs Lyn B Loves Customs collection. This collection will launch on June 9th and you'll get half off with the code customs until the 13th. I'll have that down in the description box below. And if you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And our first polish is going to be Matter of Opinion. This one is a blackened navy base with green to blue shifting flakies, teal to purple shifting flakies, and tons of hollow. So of course I loved it because teal and because I don't feel like I have a lot of blackened navy bases with green to blue shifting flakes. I know that I must have some in my collection. I just don't remember them being as beautiful. So next up is Let It Glow. This one is described as a sea foamy green shifty base with golden to orange shifting micro flakies and teal reflective glitter. So of course I'll have shots of both in regular lighting and with the flash on the second coat. And I mean, I love when I get a polish that's very wintry inspired, and I feel like this one very much is a winter polish. So I'm excited to wear it with some snowflake nail art for a touch of magic in my winter manis. Next up is Northern Light My Fire. This one is a navy blue to blurple thermal base loaded with pink to yellow to green shifting flakies and micro hollow shreds. So I have a side-by-side picture here for you because it is going to go on dark because my fingers are kind of cold while I'm swatching. However, by the time we hit the side-by-side, my fingers will be all warm and much better. As you can see, it dried and my finger warmed up. So we're going to go ahead and apply right over it that second coat and you can instantly see the change. So very nicely reactive thermal, even though I was warm through most of the end of the video. So next up is Lyn B Designs Crazy Skittle thing called Love. This one is a bright orange with a purple to red to orange shifting shimmer and intense hollow. Again, a very pretty polish with a nice smooth finish. And it's sparkly. You can see the hollow in it faintly. So I just feel like it works on so many levels, especially if you are an orange polish fan. It doesn't get any better. And I also liked that I was able to get full opacity in just 2 coats. Lyn B Designs has one of those great brushes that just happens to work well with the formula. Next up is Très Moon Dew or Très Moon Doux. I'm not sure how this is pronounced, but it's a moody teal base with blue to purple shifting magnetic pull, pink to green shifting shimmer, and hollow micro shreds. So I'm very much a fan of magnetics. I feel like they work really well and they provide an effortless nail art experience because all you do is apply the magnet and you've got some nail art on your fingertips just like that. Like no stamping, no freehanding, no mixing colors. It's all done for you and I like that very much. So of course, I think with it having teal and blurple in it, I was going to be a fan regardless. Here is the first side-by-side of this collection in case I forgot to mention it. I am showing that the customs polishes will be $12 a piece or $108 for the whole collection. So definitely make sure you take check out the coupon so that you can use it to get all of your polishes for a much better price. I mean, half off is pretty awesome. And that's it for that first side by side. Next up is Pretty Fly for Cacti. I love the name. The name is hilarious. So, Pretty Fly for a Cacti is a pinky purple base loaded with gold to green to blue shifting shimmer and micro hollow flakies. So, we've got pinky purple. Yes, yes. I'm always down for a pinky purple anything, and then everything else is just a bonus, to be really honest. And again, with the great application that comes from the brush and the formula, I have no complaints. That brings us to our next polish, which again, I'm like, I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's Lyn Vida, and I thought it was bouquet or something like that, but I'm also like, shouldn't it end in bokeh if we're doing a pun? I don't know. Anyway, let me just tell you guys, tell you all the description and how I feel about it. Of course, I thought it was beautiful, and it's a one coater. It's a blurple to purple red multi-chrome with added hollow sparkle. So definitely worth the money if you like multi-chromes. Next up is Curses Foiled Again, and I actually put the title on while I was showing the polish because I was so fixated on showing the magnetic that I forgot to show the label. So this one is a teal hollow with silver magnetic pull and added hollow flakies. And for it to be like one color, it really looked amazing. I was a little surprised, especially while I was playing around with the magnet and checking out what the magnetic pull would be. And I love it. I think it's going to be great for those nail art looks where you pull the magnetic pigments to the edge of the nail. So last but not least is Better Light Than Never. This one is a bright magenta base with hollow flakies, green to blue shifting, and blue to purple shifting flakies. So you've got a polish that is packed with goodness and has a very bright, bold statement making base. So I feel like this is going to work even for the summer months, maybe even to the fall. Definitely if you're feeling moody for the winter, and possibly might get shelved in the spring, but definitely a cutie to be sure. And that brings us to our last side by side of this collection. I hope you all have enjoyed this showcase, and I can't wait to hear if you're going to be grabbing any of these. Lyn B Designs, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated brands, and they have such great sales. Also, if you're looking for any of the older polishes, check out my D-stash. I might have them. So if you're part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. Thank you for all of your support and everything you do. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hanging out. As always, take care of yourselves and each other.